Hey there. I bet you never thought that golden piece of ginger sitting in your kitchen could be more powerful than a dozen prescription medications. Right. While millions of adults are struggling with chronic inflammation, metabolic disorders, and weight gain, spending billions of dollars on medications that only mask symptoms, a 4,000-year-old secret is sitting right there in your spice cabinet. You know what? Every single day, countless people are dealing with anxiety, digestive issues, blood sugar spikes, brain fog, and unexplained weight gain, without ever realizing that all these seemingly separate problems stem from one common culprit: systemic inflammation that's wreaking havoc in your bloodstream. The pharmaceutical companies want you to believe you need expensive medications for each symptom. But traditional Chinese medicine discovered something extraordinary centuries ago that modern science is only now beginning to wake up to. Tonight, I'm going to reveal 12 scientifically proven ways that eating ginger every day can transform your health, starting tomorrow morning. But first, I want to know what state you're watching from. Drop a comment below and let me know which state you're in. I want to see how many people are ready to take control of their health naturally, instead of relying on those expensive medications. Let me count down the 12 most incredible benefits of eating ginger daily. And trust me, the last 3 benefits will completely change how you think about this tiny root. Ginger burns fat and accelerates weight loss. Sounds surprising, doesn't it? But ginger is actually one of nature's most powerful fat-burning tools. Multiple studies show that using ginger helps reduce weight, shrink waist and hip measurements, while boosting fat-burning capacity. The magic happens through a process called thermogenesis. Ginger warms your body from the inside, forcing it to burn more calories. One study showed that just 2 grams of ginger powder increased calorie burn by 95 calories per day. That adds up to over 0 extra calories burned per year, equivalent to losing 10 pounds of fat without changing anything else in your diet. The compounds in ginger, especially gingerol, boost your metabolism by up to 20% and specifically target visceral fat, the dangerous fat surrounding your organs that's linked to heart disease and diabetes. Pro tip: for maximum fat burning, take 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger or 500 milligrams of ginger extract 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day. Protects your heart and lowers blood pressure. Your heart beats 100 times every day, and ginger can help protect every single beat. A major study with nearly 500 participants found that people who consumed 2 to 4 grams of ginger daily had a 13% lower risk of high blood pressure and an 8% lower risk of coronary heart disease. Ginger works like a natural calcium channel blocker, similar to blood pressure medications but without side effects. The compounds in ginger help relax blood vessels and reduce inflammatory markers that cause heart disease. Clinical trials also show that ginger can reduce LDL bad cholesterol by up to 30 points and triglycerides by 18% when used consistently for 12 weeks. Pro tip: to maximize these cardiovascular benefits, steep 1 tablespoon of fresh grated ginger in hot water for 15 minutes and drink twice daily. Add a bit of lemon juice to enhance effectiveness. Reduces cancer risk by 50%. This is where ginger really scores impressively from a cancer prevention standpoint. Breakthrough research shows that people who consumed just 3 grams of ginger daily, that's about 1 teaspoon, reduced their prostate cancer risk by 40%. In laboratory studies, ginger extract reduced breast cancer, tumor growth by 50%, and significantly decrease the ability of cancer cells to spread throughout the body. What's remarkable is that ginger selectively attacks cancer cells while leaving healthy cells completely unharmed. The gingerol compounds in ginger work by simultaneously inhibiting multiple pathways that promote cancer. Research has shown promising results against many types of cancer, including colorectal, stomach, ovarian, liver, breast, and prostate cancers. Pro tip: for cancer prevention, use 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger daily, either as tea or added to meals. The key is consistency. The protective effects build up over time. Ginger controls blood sugar like diabetes medication. If you're one of the millions of people struggling with diabetes or prediabetes, this information could be life-changing. Multiple studies show that ginger supplementation significantly reduces fasting blood sugar and improves long-term blood sugar control. A study of 70 people with type 2 diabetes showed that taking 600 milligrams of ginger daily for 12 weeks reduced fasting blood sugar by an average of 21 mg/dl. That's equivalent to the effectiveness of some diabetes medications. Ginger works by increasing insulin sensitivity and stimulating muscle cells to absorb glucose, similar to how the drug metformin works. Ginger also helps prevent dangerous blood sugar spikes after meals. Pro tip: for blood sugar control, take 500 milligrams of ginger extract or 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger 30 minutes before each meal. Eliminates anxiety and brings peace of mind. Anxiety affects millions of people, and most don't realize that chronic gut inflammation directly talks to your brain, creating anxious thoughts and feelings. Ginger has been used for centuries as a natural anxiety remedy, and modern science finally understands why. The anti-inflammatory compounds in ginger reduce inflammatory markers throughout your nervous system while promoting production of GABA, the brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. Unlike prescription anti-anxiety medications that can be addictive, ginger provides sustainable relief without side effects. Research shows ginger extract produces anxiety-reducing effects equivalent to lorazepam, a commonly prescribed anti-anxiety medication, but without drowsiness or cognitive impairment. Pro tip: for anxiety control, make ginger tea by steeping 1 tablespoon of fresh grated ginger in boiling water for 15 minutes. Drink twice daily, once in the morning and once in the evening for better sleep. Heals digestive issues at the root. Nearly 74 million Americans suffer from digestive disorders. Spending billions on medications that only mask symptoms, ginger attacks digestive problems right at the source by addressing underlying inflammation and dysfunction. The compounds in ginger have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that heal damaged intestinal lining while stimulating digestive enzyme production. Research shows ginger significantly improves gastric emptying, reduces gut inflammation, and helps restore healthy gut bacteria balance, reducing bloating and gas by 60%. Ginger is particularly helpful for healing leaky gut syndrome, the root cause of many health issues. It's also effective for treating mild stomach ulcers and gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. Pro tip: for digestive health, take 1 gram of dried ginger powder or chew a small piece of fresh ginger 30 minutes before meals. Controls asthma and respiratory issues. This respiratory benefit could be life-changing for the millions of people suffering from asthma and other chronic respiratory problems. The compounds in ginger work as natural bronchodilators, helping relax smooth muscles and airways, and reducing inflammation that causes breathing difficulties. Research has proven that ginger compounds can relax airway smooth muscle more effectively than some prescription bronchodilators, reducing airway resistance by up to 40%. Ginger's anti-inflammatory effects are particularly important for respiratory health, helping break the cycle of inflammation that leads to asthma attacks and COPD. Ginger also helps reduce mucus production and makes it easier to clear phlegm, significantly improving breathing capacity. Protip. For respiratory support, juice 2 to 3 inches of fresh ginger and drink immediately when experiencing breathing difficulties. Or make strong ginger tea. Use ginger at the first sign of symptoms. Eliminates migraines in just minutes. Migraines affect 39 million people, and most don't realize that these severe headaches are often caused by inflammation of blood vessels around the brain. Ginga addresses both root causes simultaneously. Ginger inhibits production of inflammatory compounds and blocks pain signals. At the same time, ginger compounds help regulate blood flow to the brain. One study showed ginger was as effective as sumatriptan, a commonly prescribed migraine medication, but without side effects. Ginger users experienced significant pain relief within 30 minutes. Ginger also helps address the nausea and light sound sensitivity that often accompany migraines. Protip. For acute migraine relief, take 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger at the first sign of headache. For prevention, drink ginga tea daily. Supercharge your immune system. Your immune system is your body's first line of defense against disease. Ginger contains powerful compounds that boost immune response by increasing blood circulation and stimulating immune cell production. Studies show gingerol increases white blood cell activity by up to 200%. Ginger also helps prevent certain immune cells from dying when exposed to viruses, helping you build long-term disease resistance. Ginger's anti-inflammatory effects are crucial for immune function because chronic inflammation actually weakens your immune system. Ginger helps your immune system work at peak efficiency and balances immune function. Protip. For immune support, drink fresh ginger tea twice daily. During cold and flu season, increase to 3 times daily. Stops the silent inflammation that's destroying your body. Chronic inflammation is the silent killer linked to nearly every major disease, from heart disease and diabetes to Alzheimer's and cancer. Most people are carrying high levels of inflammatory markers without knowing it. Ginger is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds on the planet. Multiple studies show ginger consistently reduces numerous inflammatory markers. The gingerol compounds in ginger work by inhibiting enzymes that produce inflammatory molecules, similar to how ibuprofen works, but without the drug-related side effects. Research has shown ginger is particularly effective against neuroinflammation, brain inflammation that contributes to depression, anxiety, and neurodegenerative diseases. Protip. For maximum anti-inflammatory benefits, take 1 to 2 grams of fresh ginger daily, either as tea, added to meals, or as an extract. Consistency is key. Reverses diabetes and metabolic syndrome. This is where ginger becomes truly remarkable from a metabolic standpoint. Metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, elevated blood sugar, excess belly fat, and abnormal cholesterol, is the precursor to type 2 diabetes and heart disease. A breakthrough study analyzing 60 clinical trials found that consistent ginger consumption improved all markers of metabolic syndrome. The research showed ginger can reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 15%, decrease HbA1c by 0.5%, and improve insulin sensitivity by 28%. Ginger works by activating AMPK, often called the master metabolic switch. This enzyme tells your cells to burn glucose for energy instead of storing it as fat. Research has proven that ginger can reverse insulin resistance, the underlying cause of type 2 diabetes, in just 12 weeks. Pro tip: for metabolic benefits, take 1 gram of ginger extract or 2 teaspoons of fresh grated ginger daily, divided between meals. Works best when combined with a low-carb diet and regular exercise. Completely eliminates nausea and transforms digestive health. This is the most immediate and powerful benefit you'll experience: ginger's ability to stop nausea instantly while fundamentally transforming your digestive health. This isn't just useful for morning sickness or motion sickness. Chronic nausea affects millions of people. The mechanism is fascinating. Ginger stimulates saliva and gastric juice production in the stomach, helping digest food more efficiently, while acting as a natural antispasmodic, preventing discomfort. Clinical trials showed ginger is as effective as prescription anti-nausea medications, but without side effects like drowsiness or constipation. Ginger compounds work together to soothe your digestive tract within minutes. What makes this particularly powerful is that ginger doesn't just treat nausea. It addresses the root causes of digestive dysfunction. Research shows ginger can speed up gastric emptying by up to 50% and improve overall digestive motility. For people undergoing chemotherapy, ginger has been proven to reduce nausea and vomiting by 40% when used alongside conventional anti-nausea medications. Pro tip: for instance, nausea relief. Chew a small piece of fresh ginger or drink ginger tea. For long-term to health, make ginger tea a daily habit. Now, before you rush into the kitchen, I want to share some important safety information. While ginger is generally safe for most people, it can interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners, diabetes medications, and blood pressure drugs. If you have gallstones, avoid using ginger. Some people may experience mild digestive symptoms when first starting ginger, but these typically subside as your body adjusts. Start with small amounts and gradually increase. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making any dietary or lifestyle changes, especially if you're being treated for a medical condition. The research is clear. Ginger isn't just a spice. It's a powerful natural medicine that has been healing humanity for over 400 years. From instantly eliminating nausea to potentially reversing diabetes and preventing cancer, this amazing root deserves a place in your daily health routine. But here's what most people get wrong about ginger. They only use it occasionally when they're sick, instead of making it a daily habit. The most powerful benefits come from consistent, long-term use. Tonight, I want you to try something specific. Go into your kitchen right now and make yourself a therapeutic cup of ginger tea. Use 1 tablespoon of fresh grated ginger and steep in boiling water for 15 minutes. Drink it slowly and pay attention to how your body responds. Within 30 minutes, you'll feel better digestion, reduced inflammation, and a sense of energized calm. Tomorrow morning, notice how you feel compared to a typical day. I guarantee you'll notice the difference, and that's when you'll understand why ginger has been treasured as medicine for thousands of years. Your body has an amazing ability to heal itself when you give it the right tools. Ginger is one of the most powerful tools nature has provided. And now you know exactly how to use it. Don't let another day pass suffering from inflammation, digestive issues, or metabolic disorders when the solution is sitting right in your kitchen. Remember, your health journey begins with small, consistent actions. Start tonight with that cup of ginger tea. And let me know in the comments how ginger has changed your health over the next week. Your future self will thank you for taking this simple but powerful step toward optimal health. Hit subscribe right now so you don't miss life-changing natural health solutions that don't require expensive medications or complicated procedures. Your health is your most valuable asset. Invest in it wisely.